Ants are remarkable creatures that rely on a sophisticated and highly efficient social structure to thrive in diverse environments. One of their most fascinating abilities is their capacity to recognize and differentiate between friend and foe. This skill is critical to the survival of an ant colony, as it helps maintain the colony's cohesion, ensures effective cooperation among members, and provides a robust defense mechanism against potential threats. The recognition process in ants is primarily governed by chemical cues, with their sense of smell playing a central role. Their remarkable olfactory system allows them to distinguish between individuals of their own colony and those from other colonies, as well as between members of their species and other species. At the core of ant recognition lies a unique set of chemical signals known as cuticular hydrocarbons, CHCs. CHCs serve as a type of chemical fingerprint that conveys information about an individual ant's identity, colony affiliation, and even its role within the colony. Each colony has a distinct chemical profile formed by the combination of CHCs shared among its members. This profile acts as a unifying signature, enabling ants to identify their nestmates while recognizing intruders. The specific composition of CHCs can vary significantly between colonies, even within the same species, due to genetic differences, environmental factors, and dietary influences. Ants rely on their highly sensitive antennae to detect and interpret CHC signals. These antennae are equipped with specialized sensory receptors capable of perceiving minute chemical variations. When two ants come into contact, they engage in a process known as antennation, where they touch each other with their antennae. This tactile interaction allows ants to sample the CHC composition of the other individual, enabling them to assess whether the other ant belongs to their colony. If the CHC profile of the encountered ant matches that of the colony, it is identified as a nestmate. Conversely, if the CHC profile differs, the ant is recognized as an outsider, triggering defensive behaviors. In addition to their primary reliance on CHCs, ants also use other chemical signals to reinforce their recognition system. For instance, pheromones play a significant role in communication and coordination within the colony. These chemical substances are secreted by ants to convey specific messages, such as signaling alarm, marking trails, or coordinating group activities. While pheromones are primarily used for communication, they can also contribute to recognition processes by reinforcing the colony's chemical identity. The ability to recognize enemies is not only a matter of detecting differences in CHC profiles but also involves a complex behavioral response. When an ant identifies an outsider, it may exhibit aggressive behaviors such as biting, stinging, or spraying formic acid, depending on its species. This aggression serves to protect the colony from potential threats, such as predators, parasites, or rival ants seeking to raid the nest or steal resources. The intensity of the response often depends on the perceived threat level, with more significant deviations in CHC profiles eliciting stronger reactions. Interestingly, some ant species have evolved strategies to exploit the recognition system of their rivals. For example, parasitic ants, such as slave-making ants, infiltrate the colonies of other species by mimicking their CHC profiles. By chemically camouflaging themselves, these parasitic ants can deceive their hosts, gain access to the nest, and even manipulate host workers into performing tasks for them. This form of chemical mimicry highlights the evolutionary arms race between ant species, where adaptations in recognition mechanisms are met with counter-adaptations by potential enemies. Environmental factors also play a role in shaping the recognition abilities of ants. The composition of CHCs can be influenced by an ant's diet, habitat, and exposure to environmental chemicals. As a result, ants must continually update their recognition system to account for these variations. This dynamic adaptation ensures that ants remain effective in distinguishing between nestmates and outsiders, even under changing environmental conditions. Moreover, ants possess a degree of plasticity in their recognition system, allowing them to adjust their acceptance thresholds based on the context. For instance, during times of heightened threat, such as when the colony is under attack, ants may adopt stricter criteria for recognizing nestmates, reducing the likelihood of mistakenly admitting outsiders. Another intriguing aspect of ant recognition is the potential for learning and memory. While the primary mechanism of recognition relies on innate chemical cues, some evidence suggests that ants can learn and remember specific chemical signatures over time. For example, ants that frequently encounter individuals from neighboring colonies may become more adept at distinguishing between subtle differences in CHC profiles. Such learning mechanisms contribute to the adaptability and resilience of ant colonies in the face of complex and dynamic social interactions. The social structure of ants also influences their recognition system. In highly organized colonies with distinct roles and hierarchies, such as those of leafcutter ants or army ants, recognition is crucial for maintaining order and preventing internal conflict. Workers, soldiers, and queens each have unique CHC profiles that reflect their roles within the colony. This differentiation ensures that ants can recognize and interact appropriately with individuals performing specific functions, such as caring for the brood, foraging for food, or defending the nest. Mistakes can occur, leading to incidents of misidentification where nestmates are mistakenly attacked or outsiders are inadvertently accepted. Such errors can have significant consequences for the colony, potentially compromising its cohesion and security. However, the overall success of the recognition system is a testament to the evolutionary pressures that have shaped it. The ability to accurately recognize enemies and allies has conferred a selective advantage on ants, enabling them to thrive in diverse ecological niches and form some of the most successful social systems in the animal kingdom. In summary, ants recognize their enemies through a complex interplay of chemical cues, behavioral responses, and environmental adaptations. Their reliance on cuticular hydrocarbons as a chemical fingerprint, combined with the sensitivity of their olfactory system, allows them to differentiate between nestmates and outsiders with remarkable precision. The dynamic nature of their recognition system, influenced by factors such as environmental conditions, learning, and social structure, underscores the evolutionary ingenuity of these fascinating insects. Through their sophisticated recognition abilities, ants exemplify the intricate relationships between behavior, chemistry, and survival in the natural world. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more.